Hey, I wanted to take a minute and kind of go over the usage of a tool that is really kind of obsolete now. So if you do have one of these that still works, some of you, especially the GM technicians out there, are going to know what I'm talking about. You've seen this tool before. It's the fuel composition tester. Little tool right here will actually electrically measure the alcohol content of your fuel. It's a J-44175 if anybody has one or is looking for one. Tool's obsolete, so if you have one that works, take really good care of it, because once it breaks, it's done. But you can still find them on eBay and Craigslist for sale, and they command a pretty fair amount of money to this day. So the way this tool works, your DVOM fits right into the ports in the bottom of the tool here. You can see it says positive and negative. So positive on the right, negative on the left, and we're going to measure the frequency of the fuel. So you set your DVOM to AC voltage, then hit your little button right there to set it to hertz. And of course it says 0 right now because my tool is off, so I'm going to turn my tool on. See the little red light come on, we're reading about 44.99. So when the tool is clean and it's completely dry, it reads about 44.5. I've used this today, so it still has a little fuel in it. It hasn't evaporated yet. And it can be cleaned out with a little acetone and dried out real good so you can get a clean reading. So I got a car in here today that is not running right. And we pulled a fuel sample and the fuel's completely clear. So not really sure what we're dealing with here yet. We're going to measure the alcohol content on this fuel. So how this tool works, just take a small sample of the fuel, pour it in the top of the tool, and completely cover the 2 sample cells in the tool right there. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and turn the tool on. See what our DVOM is reading. Our DVOM is reading 121.23 hertz. So 121.23 hertz. So here is how I calculate the alcohol content of my fuel using the fuel composition tester. 121.23 subtract 50. So that leaves me 71.23, which means I have 71.23% alcohol content of this fuel, which means it's probably E85. It was in a non-E85 car. That's why it's not running correctly. That vehicle's not spec'd out for E85, 85% ethanol. So we have a real high ethanol content fuel here. Using a vehicle it's not designed for it, of course it's going to run rough, it's going to hesitate, it's going to get poor fuel economy and all that good stuff. So a really good tool. If you have one that still works, take really good care of it, and it'll definitely save you some headache and some heartache. Now, this is not the only way to test for alcohol content in fuel. You can also do a water with gasoline test using a little graduated beaker. It's been around for decades. We'll have another video on that on how to do a beaker test if you don't have a really cool little tool like this to measure alcohol content in fuel. Hope this helps out.